clam.
Here we go. All right, and this next story comes from theguardian.com. It says, Fisherman hands in a giant pearl. He kept it under a bed for 10 years.
Wow.
So what happened here, Kyle? What's going on with this story?
This guy, he has got a giant pearl.
The size of his hand.
Hand is stuck in.
Yeah.
And he hid under his bed for 10 years because he knew that it was going to be so valuable.
He didn't want anyone to cut his hand off for it.
They're just going to cut his hand off. Well, I mean, that's rightfully so. That would be terrifying. Go ahead, Nathan. What was that?
How did his hand get stuck in the pearl?
Well, it was in a clam. He stuck his hand in the clam, and then it somehow
it clamped down.
Clamped down and formed, and it kept growing.
Yeah.
So it clammed down.
It grew over his hand, and then when he finally got his
the
hand out of the
Guardian
clam,
told us the story. It's not. I mean,
when he finally got his hand out of the clam, it was covered in a pearl.
And if you look at this picture, you can see it looks like a hand kind of reaching out to you right there. You can see the fingers
that's
and all
where
that.
the
It's very
grooves were
defined.
between his fingers.
Yeah.
All that to say, it's worth $100 million.
That's
right.
insane. That's insanity.
I'd chop off a man's hand for that.
Yes, Trevor would chop off a man's hand for that.
They're like, you don't need that.
Yeah. So, that's why he hid under his bed for 10 years. He's finally coming out.
He's afraid of Trevor.
He brought it into the Pearl Bank, and they cashed it in for $100 million. It's great. That's what that scale is. That's at the Pearl Bank.
Yep. Called Fuji.
Anyways, that was a great story. That's really interesting. Let's check
it out on the internet.
Let's move on to another story.